What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Trill League Fantasy Football Show. I am your host, the Trill OG, Bun B, still repping UGK, Trill Burgers, Trill Tenders, all that stuff. Beside me, as always, our league commissioner and my co-host, Dubb J. How we doing, Dubb J?
Doing pretty good. Got me another win, so I'm feeling good now.
You did you?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good win, too.
Good for you. Yeah, no, I don't know if there was a way to beat you this week. I looked at my lineup. I looked at everything I had available, the numbers I left on the board. I don't think there was a perfect lineup to beat you this week based on the results that I got from the motherfuckers I started. Look, they did the best they could do, but that starting Garrett Wilson, and to be fair, even if I had put Quentin Johnson in, I wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered much. But Garrett Wilson, literally being out for weeks for a knee injury, getting in the game and immediately re-injuring the knee.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, what the fuck, bro? Like, it was bad enough I even thought to take a chance on a Jet. But you're typically the only Jet that gets the targets, gets the passes, gets the points. You're the number one guy. Even over Breece Hall, you're the number one guy on the Jets, the most important offensive player they have on that team. Why didn't you just let your ass sit out one more week, bro?
Right.
Why didn't you just sit out one more week? You were so antsy to get back in the game, and the end result is right back where you started before the game. Now you're going to be out again for another at least 3-4 weeks. You might miss the rest of the season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't wish an injury on nobody, and I wish you a speedy recovery, but goddamn, bro. I mean, like, I'm trying to win. Never mind. I don't want to get into it because the man hurt. He can't stand up and fight and defend himself. Drake May, as always, showed up to do his job.
Did his thing.
Etienne did okay. You know what I'm saying? But single digit, 0. Can't nobody win like that.
Right.
Can't nobody win a game like that.
Right.
You showed up now. Bo Nix. You might have won with Bo Nix, but you can't continue to win.
No.
With Bo Nix.
That was my main problem with the quarterback position. Like, I need to figure it out. I think I'm going to start old Flacco this week. I know he still have a little injury, but going against a tough defense, but he's more consistent, and consistency is what I need. So,
and you know, I think he's working with better talent too.
Yeah,
to be fair, I think he's working with better talent too. Jennings, Juwan Jennings, still doing his thing, hanging on with broke ribs and all kind of shit, trying to play through the pain and get that check.
Right.
Troy Franklin, who has been pretty consistent, one of the few people that's actually over the last couple of weeks actually been getting consistent targets and points from Knicks. Jacobs, he did what he could do, you know what I'm saying? But this DeMarcado, you beat me to that. I really wanted that pickup.
You did.
I really wanted that for the flex. It wouldn't have made that much of a difference had I started him in the flex because Etienne only scored 0.3 more than he did. So I was swapped. Again, there's no lineup, Commissioner. Right? There's no lineup that I could have started that would have beat this team. I mean, Ibuka back with a vengeance.
Yeah, he came through for me.
25 goddamn points. That's a great player, first of all. Ibuka is a great fucking wide receiver. He just showed up on the day where I didn't need him. But even if he wouldn't have showed up, if he would have gave me 15, there's no scenario where I win this game.
No. For us, you can put your bench in or whatever. Like, everybody finally came up and did what they were supposed to do.
I had points on the bench, but they were all receiver. I mean, they were all running back.
Right.
So,
I was still kind of, at the edge of the couch on that Monday night game with Barkley. But I seen him, catch that little pass and run for about 30 yards. I was like, say, calm down, man.
Yeah, but the Packers defense is the Packers defense.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And they ended up, this was a very tight game for the majority of the game, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was 0-0 damn near till halftime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there was, both teams had great defenses. Both defenses showed up to play. And one just ended up getting a little more than the other one.
Facts.
For the win. But yeah, Philly, even with this win, they still got some shit to figure out because this A.J. Brown situation and those comments, that's That's crazy. That's wild. But that's for another show. But congratulations on your win, Commish.
Take that.
Yeah, 2 W's now, but unfortunately, you still reside
At the bottom.
Who you got this week?
Big Perk.
Oh, you coming out.
Yeah.
You coming out.
Finally. You know what I mean? Coming up out that swamp.
Yeah, you should come out that swamp. I ain't mad at that. All right, let's look at some other people that played in week 10. We start with Team Double Dose. How we doing today, Mr. Double Dose?
Oh, man, we're doing pretty good.
Pretty big win this weekend. 157 points. Would have beat everybody but 2 teams in this league this week. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was easy work, man.
You played Perk.
Yeah, easy work.
You know what I'm saying? Who Commission's got next week. Perk had some people show up. Brees Hall showed up. Mac Jones showed up. Diggs showed up. And nobody else did. Kamani Vidal, who had a terrible week in week 9, came back, bounced back. I don't know if I believe in Vidal in that position. I think he's doing the best he can. But, I mean, goddamn, 35 from Stafford, 26 from Nico Collins, 17 from Puka, which is a little low from Puka, but he's still bouncing back from the injury. 27 points from Williams. You had some numbers on the board. For real. Rico Dowdle, 15 points. That's respectable. 14 points from your kicker. I played somebody in another league that had Loop, and that almost took me out. Those points almost took me out, for real. Now, you had a real strong showing. I see Bill on the bench. Poor Bill. Krosky married. Poor bastard. But this is not a terrible showing from Perk, to be fair.
Right.
This is not a bad showing from Perk.
Yeah, a strong showing.
You know what I'm saying? He would have beat several people in the league this way. I wouldn't say most, but he would have beat at least 5 or 6 people. He would have beat me. Might have beat you, Commish.
No, he wouldn't have beat me.
By what? You were ahead by what? 5 point, a half a point?
Yeah. Like you say.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough to win. A win is a win. But congratulations, Team Double Dose. Putting numbers on the board. 5-5. That's a respectable position to be in. You're still in a playoff positioning. You know what I'm saying? Who do you got next week? Who does Team Double? Ooh, the middle fingers.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble?
He's on a bye.
Ooh.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a minute. So you feeling good about yourself. Perk, I don't know what to say, big homie. Big little homie. I don't know how to do that because you're a young nigga. You started strong, bro. But everything that we saw is starting to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? You are slowly but surely turning into the New York Giants of the Trill League. I wish you luck, my brother. I wish you luck. Killer Bees, good God. I've been trying to...
Yeah, you need to make that phone call, man.
I've been hitting him. Hitting him. Sending texts, sending DMs, doing everything I can to make contact.
No responses? Nothing.
But no response. I'm making a public plea every year. Right. Can we tag him on this when we make the little cut of this? Can we tag him? Chase, we need you to activate, man. Set your lineup, because otherwise you're giving people that would normally lose a W. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? This Mo City Bo, I don't know what lineup you could have said to beat Bo, right? 176.5, the highest score this week in the league. I don't know what you could have done, but you got to put up a fight, bro. We need you to put up a fight. I want you to be here for season 2. Don't do it, Chase B. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, set your lineup.
No lineup set. You know, Prescott was out, Lamb was out, Brown was out. You got 3 injured players.
You got numbers on the bench.
You got empty slots on your bench. You're not even trying.
Yeah, facts.
Like you're not even trying. Now, even to be fair, even if you would have tried, he wouldn't have won. But you got to fight sometime, bro.
Yeah.
You got to fight. You're not going to win every fight, but sometimes you got to stand up for yourself. And in the Trill League, unfortunately, you're not standing up for yourself. You just basically bowing down. And here's the bad thing about it. I don't get to play him.
Right.
I don't even get the benefit of this.
No more this
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people that might have took an L, not Mo City Bo, because Mo City Bo is on an upward trajectory right now. His strength of schedule, his bye week situation, you know what I'm saying, is giving Mo City Bo a hell of a run in the second half of this fantasy football season. So you wouldn't have beat him anyway, but you gotta put up a fight, bro. Please, Chase B. I'm making a public plea to you, brother. Put up a fight. Mo City Bo, keep going, my brother. I'm not mad at it. Your team is coming together. You're 6-4. I'm gonna look at your schedule in a minute. We're gonna see who you got to play up next. But you're looking strong right now, brother, in the right way. The GOAT, the person you barely beat, you beat him by 0.3 of a point. The GOAT played Blitmaster Andre, who, like Perk, is trending downwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take a look at this lineup. Oh, he's not doing a lot of work on his bench either. He could be improving some stuff, but he's not. 35 points from Jared Goff. That's a strong showing. And he got double digits from everybody except the kickers and the defense, right? The kicker and the defense. 12 points from Flowers, 12 points from Debo, who... Has Debo even got like 14, 15 points this year?
No, I don't believe so.
No, it's that Washington Commanders team is... I don't know, man. It's just over for them for this year. I think they
need to look.
I don't want them to call it a wash like Chase B. Get up, go to work, do your job, earn your check. But no, they are really dealing with some trouble. We thought Philly had some problems. Washington got some problems. Washington is now, the Commanders are now the new Cowboys.
Yeah, facts.
Like, everybody showing up for them against that defense is bound to win. Derrick Henry, 11 points. I don't know what the problem is with that.
Yeah, I think the early fumbles got into his head, and then coaching OC just kind of changed up the way they did their offense.
Because trying to figure out ways to make things work without when Jackson ain't starting. You know, that's another thing. But typically when the quarterback doesn't start, they lean on a running back. But they haven't even been able to really lean on Derrick Henry. And now the quarterback is back, and he's still not doing no numbers. So we'll see what happens with that. David Montgomery from Detroit. I mean, he does what he does. Some weeks is Gibbs, some weeks is him. Most weeks is Gibbs, though.
Split it a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Andrews, who hasn't been having a respectable run since he came back. He's been doing some, for a tight end. He's just respectable for a tight end. Tight end do 10 points 2 weeks in a row, and he's a stud. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, we know that he's one of Jaden's favorite targets. I mean, Lamar's favorite targets. So when Lamar came back in, he immediately went to Andrews.
2 touchdowns week before last, 1 touchdown last week.
Warren, 11 points. Chargers defense ain't no joke, to be fair. It's not an easy defense to run on. And then McManus a point, Vikings defense a point. But goddamn, GOAT, man, 23 points from Aaron, that's kind of shaky, but the Bills got some issues over there. I feel like Miami exposed the shit out the Bills, gave people an idea of how to, you know, defend against this team, and, you know, Jared just can't run his way through every defense all the time like he wants to.
Right.
But obviously, the core of the GOAT's team is Jonathan Taylor. 57 goddamn points. I am so glad that as I play the GOAT next week, that he will not have the 57 points that Taylor gave him or the 27 points that Olave gave him, obviously because Rashid Shaheed's not there no more. So a person that was already getting the lead targets is now getting damn near all the targets. The running back can't help him. Kamara can't help him at all. So luckily I play him next week, but he will not have Olave or Taylor due to their buys.
Nah, y'all playing this week, so
I'm saying this. We start tonight.
Right.
But we play this week, and I think I got a chance to beat the GOAT.
Yeah. I looked at y'all matchups.
I think I got a chance. We'll get to it in a minute, but I think I got a chance to beat the GOAT. Matchup of the week: Go Time Gary and Self-Made Players. Now, to be fair, Go Time Gary halfway across the world. They're in Dubai for a wedding, I think, right? They're in Dubai for a wedding, still setting his lineup, still doing what he needs to do. Yep. Take note, Chase B, take note. You can't do this while you're out of town. I know you're busy, but everybody eat lunch. So Self-Made Players actually came through in this one. And this was closer than it looked. This game was actually a little closer than it looked. He's going to start Lamar Jackson if Lamar Jackson shows up. 16 points. We're still trying to figure that out. Smith and Jigba, probably the single most clutch motherfucker in the NFL right now. 24 points, that's respectable, but that's still kind of low.
Yeah,
I feel like for him, but that was a big game. Like 44 points. That's a lot of scoring, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Genty, not bad. Singletary, but for New York, that's respectable considering they running him and Tracy.
right.
It's not a bad start for that because they splitting them carries for sure. Juwan Johnson, New England's tight end, 21 points. Pittman Jr. disappeared in that game.
Yeah.
Not really sure what happened with that, but he got 15 from his kicker and 14.
Taylor.
Basically, that's who got all the everything on that game.
Facts.
Myers, 15 points as a kicker, 14 points from the defense. You can get 30 points from your kicker and your defense, you're hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else meets their projections, you'll be a pretty hard team to beat. Baker Mayfield, shootout in New England, and still lost against Drake May. We're going to see how that's going to work better for him next week. Mm-hmm. But Addison still hasn't clicked with this offense. Whatever it is, him and J.J. McCarthy can't get on the right page. But J.J. McCarthy, when it comes to third and fourth downs, he can't get on the right page with no damn body. So we'll figure that out, I guess. Devontae Smith showed up for work, getting them targets. I imagine A.J. don't like that. Kamara did 14 points this week, which is different for him, but
pretty effective.
Considering what he's been showing up and doing. Kyron Williams, 22 points. That's to be seen. Brock Byers, what's the fuck is the problem with Brock Byers?
Yeah, that inconsistency, man. Like some games, but I think quarterback Geno is whatever Geno feeling like that day. I believe he had an injury that game as well. So
yeah.
That played
He came out for a little while, but that was later in the game.
True.
That injury didn't happen until like the third quarter. So the man should have got more than 4 points before then. It just didn't work out. Tez McMillan, consistent every week, somewhere between 11 and 18, depending on the matchup. Imagine he could have gotten a little bit more with this, but New England actually came to play.
Facts.
New England actually really came to play. So shout out to self-made players who is now in a tie. Well, not technically a tie. He and the GOAT have the same winning record.
Yeah, same record.
But the GOAT, as we all know, puts up numbers on the board. And with 57 goddamn points from Taylor, I mean, it's going to take a lot more to beat the GOAT than just match his record. That's for goddamn sure.
Right.
So, but we'll see. We'll see how that work out next week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And here we go. Light Feet Jerry. Light Feet Jerry has been text me again every week. He's like, I'm coming on y'all ass. I'm coming up. And man, that was a terrible pause. But he but I mean, look at him. He showed up against the Middle Fingers who've been running through this league all season, to be fair. Him and the GOAT been running through this league all season, but Light Feet Jerry showed up. This game also was a lot closer than it looks, not just by points, but it went all the way to the last thing to beat this team. Okay. And look, the quarterback play was pretty much non-existent for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold, 9 points. That's a fluke. I don't believe we'll be seeing that much. He's going to turn that around next week. Daniel Jones, 11.50. I'm talking about 11 and a half points, excuse me. Just an off game for them. Right. They got a week to figure it out. But they're still the team to beat in the NFL, in my opinion. They're still the team that most people are going to have to go through.
Yeah, Light Feet Jerry still putting the wrong Entiante in there. That running back got him 0.
Well, I mean, he's doing what he can. I mean, the bench can't be old because he had Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard's out.
Right.
That's why. It had to be something. He still won.
Yeah. He still won. That was impressive.
Well, Trey McBride gave him damn near 30 points.
Right.
So that's a big part of that. You know what I'm saying? Then 26 from Drake London.
Yeah, London's very consistent.
Rashid Shaheed, 1 point. I imagine they're going to figure out more with him as they go, but they're not going to take targets away from Smith and Jigba to get to him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Still got Cooper Kupp over there.
Right, and Cooper Kupp is back, healthier. He put up like 12 points, I want to say, this weekend. So he's gonna He's going to have to sit back, play nice, and figure out where he fit in with this league. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Roma Dunze, Lad McConkey, over 20 points. Not bad, not bad. Tyler Warren, 18 points. That's cool, but I started R.J. Harvey on Thursday. That's why I don't want to start nobody on Thursday night this week. Because I started R.J. Harvey last week on Thursday night, and that's when I got 3.8. It was terrible showing. These Broncos in trouble.
Facts.
These Broncos are in trouble.
Yeah, they don't have an identity.
They had a nice little couple of games where people got, respectable numbers, but this team is loose. This team is very loose. They are not running a tight ship right now. Tyler Warren and Rashad White is not going to offset 3 points, and then like a 5-point defense versus a 21. Well, I started that Seattle defense too. Mm-hmm. That thing got as high as 33.
Wow.
In the first half.
Wow.
That total was 30 because they had the 2 defensive touchdowns.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they had the 2 pick sixes. That thing got up to 33. I was like, if it could stay above 20, I could win this game. And they did, and I did. So did Jerry. Like feed Jerry. But Jerry, your bench is destroyed. Your bench is down bad. You got 2 people that's probably not going to play the rest of the season. So hit that wire.
Make them adjustments.
No bullshit. And I guess that's it. That's it for this week.
Yes, sir.
That's it for this week. So let's get into who we got to face because I had to play you last week. I don't want to have to see. Oh, my goodness. Team Double Dose versus the Middle Fingers. That's going to be a very, very interesting game because we don't have bye weeks affecting us this. Well, no, we do because he's got Daniel Jones out. And he's got Pierce out. Oh, you lucky.
And Warren. Warren's out.
Warren's out. Roma Dunze, Lad McConkey are both questionable.
Defense out.
Oh, this boy was. No wonder this boy been winning so tough. He coached basically the whole Colts offense.
Yeah.
And defense.
Facts.
Oh, no, it's a wrap for you, my boy.
Yeah, facts.
It's a wrap for you because we don't even know if Roma Dunze or Lad McConkey going to even start.
Right. I see why Double Dose over there.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Well, we can't count the eggs before they hatch.
Yeah, because you do have Kenneth Walker, the third, on your lineup. You have Kyle Pitts on your lineup, and you have a possible injury through Dotto. How is that looking?
Yeah, quad injury at that.
He got quad, soft tissue.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You might have to put Big Bill in. You might have to put Big Bill Krosky-Barrett in that bitch for them 4 points. So Puka versus you got the Rams versus Seattle. That's gonna be a shootout.
Right.
That's gonna be a shootout. That'll basically be Puka versus Smith and Jigba.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you got Nico Collins, and you got Stafford throwing the Puka.
Yeah. I
see a possible W in your future, depending on how he worked. Oh, and he got Khalil Shakir. He hurt. Whoo, you and I are in the same boat, Mr. Jennings, and I'll tell you why. Because we're both playing exceptional teams this weekend, but the bye is crippling them.
Yeah.
Because the only person he don't have from the Colts in his lineup is who the guy that I'm playing has in his lineup, and that's Taylor. I'm playing the GOAT this week. That's right. That's right. I've been waiting for this. This date's been circled on my calendar. This is kind of like the Texans and the Cowboys. I could lose every other game in this league, but if I beat you, I make a statement. Right. If I beat you this week, I can make a statement. It won't be a loud statement, but it'll be enough for me to show that I stood up against who I believe is the best in this league. I believe he's the best in this league. Mo City Boys on your neck, I'll be honest.
Right.
Mo City Boys on your neck, and when y'all meet, I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match.
You know what I'm saying? Are they friends too?
Yeah, they friends.
Yeah, that's why I say these are your people, so.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, this is interesting. So this week I got Drake May, of course. I picked up Naylor. I can't believe Naylor was there, and Naylor was low.
Right.
Naylor was like 20, 25 people down the waiver wire. Just sitting there, waiting to perform for somebody. I picked him up. I'm starting him this week. I got Barkley and Cook. Cook, I always feel better about. I always feel a little better about Cook than I do Barkley because Cook heated up quicker than Barkley, and Cook's doing better numbers consistently
Fact.
than Barkley. But all Barkley is waiting for that one good matchup. I don't know if it's this week because they play the Lions, but we'll see. I'm also taking a chance on Theo Johnson, because I feel like Jameis is starting. Jameis finna throw that thing.
Right.
He's just finna sling that rock. And Theo Johnson is a pretty big figure on the field, like as a physical, from a physical aspect. Right. I think he'll beat most matchups if that ball can get to him. I wish Slayton was playing. I don't think Slayton's gonna play because I believe he re-injured his hamstring. This would have been a great game for Slayton to really get busy, but this is gonna be a fun game to watch. I can tell you that.
Facts.
Jameis Winston versus the Packers defense, that could be about 4 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. That's going to be amazing.
Right, we're going to bring a bunch of energy.
Yes, that's going to be, just throw 2 of them to Johnson and I'll be happy. Etienne's going to do what he does. I picked up Reichert as a kicker. He's been doing pretty good. And I'm going to try this Detroit defense this week against Philadelphia. I think we can do a little something. The GOAT, of course, has Josh Allen, inconsistent lately. DJ Metcalf, inconsistent lately. Cortland Sutton, inconsistent lately. Christian McCaffrey, inconsistent recently.
Right.
I won't say he's inconsistent for the season because, the man is pretty much the whole fucking offense.
Right.
He got to do runs. He got to do PROs. He got to line up. You know what I'm saying? He got to do every goddamn thing for this team to score points. So it's either going to be a bunch, and he's playing Arizona's defense.
Right, but they say Pearsall might be back too, so
really
take away some of the touches.
I just let Pearsall go about 2 weeks ago. Pearsall is on GOAT's bench. What does that say? He returned to practice.
Right.
Ricky Pearsall is a tough little bastard. If he can play, he's going to get out there.
Fact.
And he's going to make catches. So that's going to be interesting. Tracy Jr. hasn't been bad since he got put back in the starting position, but that running back backfield is still kind of by committee, so we got to figure out what's going up there. But Tracy Jr. is not a scrub by any means, and he's doing respectable numbers since Scatterbo got injured for the year. Kittle, inconsistent. Ferguson might be, outside of McCaffrey, the single most consistent person.
Right, on his team.
But he's the tight end, so as long as he doesn't get over 15 points, I shouldn't feel threatened by that. Aubrey, consistent kicker.
Facts.
I will say that. New England defense shows up. Thursday night game against the Jets.
Let's go speak volumes tonight.
We're gonna know what you're about. New England's defense. We're gonna know what you're about because the Jets defense, the offense is trash, right? They're trying to figure a lot out, but the defense gets more and more solid by the week.
Facts.
They're playing harder and harder by the week. So this is gonna be a good game to see. I will see you in the trenches, GOAT. It's the GOAT! I gotta beat the GOAT! This week, I think I can get to him. Okay, here we go with this shit again. Killer Bees versus Light Feet Jerry. Bruh, you got to activate your lineup. You got to work the waiver wire. You got to start. 21 points per, is it 21? Oh no, it's a little higher. You got a 21% chance to win is what it is.
Right.
89 points. You can easily beat that.
Right. Look at his lineup. He has Harrison in there, which is out, we all know.
Right.
He has people on the bench that he could literally put in that spot, move some pieces around.
You need to go to the waiver.
You got to go to the wire.
Yeah, you need to go to the wire.
But what you say, he can go to the wire and move some of this stuff around. Now, here's the problem. Dobbins probably won't start this week. Harrison Jr. will not start this week. Kincaid, probably not. You know what I'm saying? They trying to figure that injury out. Bateman. Yeah, bro, you got to... Bro, don't give up on me, bro. Like, for real, Chase. We better than that. Don't give up on me. I think you can build something formidable enough because he probably won't have Drake London or DeAndre Swift this week. So you can set a lineup that can compete. It's absolutely possible. You just got to give a fuck. Now, look, if I was on a world tour like them, seeing all the world like they doing, getting that money like they getting, I would still set my lineup.
Facts.
I would still set my lineup. Bro, here's the thing. You get, Chase, I hate to say this. I don't even want to put this out there like that. Have somebody set a lineup, bro. Have somebody set a lineup, bro. Like whoever y'all send to go get like chips and soda and shit from the stove while y'all chilling in the hotel or y'all at sound check or wherever y'all at, have that nigga set your lineup, bro. Have somebody set your lineup, bro. Don't, because everybody doesn't get to take advantage of this. It'd be different if you didn't set no lineup and everybody got to win off of you. That might be a little different. Right. But now, just literally, you're handing people who may not even be on a pathway to the playoffs, giving them a path, and then people like me got to play the GOAT. I got to play the GOAT. And he going to set his lineup every week before I even get up in the morning. He up. Waiver wire checking at 3 in the morning, all that type of stuff, man. It's light feed Jerry. He's putting up a decent lineup already, but even with the adjustments, I mean, if Chase B doesn't start a lineup, we're going to have a serious conversation about this. But I can't get him on the phone, so I can't have a serious conversation. And I got to play the GOAT. For Christ's sakes, I got to play the GOAT, Chase B. Don't leave me out there like that. Set your lineup. Make this a consistent, competitive league for your boy. Do it for your boy. Do it for your boy. Well, if you don't do nothing else, send me that new sneaker you finna drop. I'll take that as a consolation prize. Matter of fact, send one for me and the commish. Send us some shoes, man, because we got to deal with this mess with you every week. Blitzmaster Andre versus self-made players. Right now, it's an even matchup, but that's because he hadn't even started everybody. He hadn't even put his running back in, and he got Tajay Spears. He'll figure it out. The GOAT. The GOAT. Don't do this to me. Lamar Jackson's going to start. They're playing Cleveland. That's going to be a rough one for him. Justin Jefferson against Chicago. That's going to be a good game for him if they can get him to rock. I don't think JJ's having a problem getting him to rock, but they're like 0 for like 14 or 15 for conversions on 3rd down and 4th down. Like they can't convert nothing. So if he don't get a 1st down by the 2nd down, he's done by the 3rd.
Facing a tough defense.
Yeah, no, Chicago's defense, they pass defense is not as tough as they run, but they can still do something. But they gonna have hell trying to cover him. They gonna have hell trying to cover him all game. Genty got a great matchup against Dallas. Luke Musgrave, who had to come in because of Kraft, is actually not doing bad. He's getting like 7-8 points a week, which is for a backup, like a off the waiver wire tight end. That ain't bad. Parker Washington. I got Parker Washington in another league, and I don't know if he's gonna play this week.
Yeah, hamstring injury. Didn't practice today.
No, I don't know if he's gonna play this week. But I mean, he's got people he can figure that out. He's got Dobbs.
Yeah, he got a nice bench.
And he got Wilson. He picked up Wilson from Arizona, who was about to get all the, him and Trey McBride, that's it at this point. Right. It's just them two. Yeah. And DeMarcado is there, right?
Yeah.
DeMarcado works out of, he does a lot of...
a couple catches.
PROs too as well. So, not a bad lineup. He's going to have to figure out what he's going to do. Is Lamar going to play?
Yeah, I'm wondering if he going to start Lamar with that questionable...
Because he didn't practice yesterday. They think he's going to practice in some sort today. But that's like a knee bruise or something.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. Jared Goff, Zay Flowers. He's going to start Zay Flowers and Deebo Samuels again. Let me look at this man bench.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent with his starters. I haven't seen him make too many adjustments, putting somebody from the bench out there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Zay Flowers is...
Hit or miss.
Hit or miss. He's been hit or miss since he literally got in the NFL. He always starts strong.
Right.
His week 1s and week 2s are always strong. And then his valley, peak is too inconsistent for me. Henry against Cleveland, good luck with that. Montgomery at Philadelphia, he'll do his usual for that. Mark Andrews at Cleveland, good luck with that.
Right.
Warren at Cincinnati, he could eat. He could definitely eat. Jalen Warren could eat this week. Figure out your bench. Figure out who you're going to sub in. Well, he got a plan. He go week by week.
Right. So he haven't looked at it fully this week.
No, I think he already knows what he's going to do. We just don't know. That's another thing about self-made players. I figured this out. To the Don Kiki, I know you don't set your lineup till later in the week. I've noticed that. You do your pickups, you do your maneuvering on the waiver wire, but you don't set your final lineup until damn near the day of. We hip to you. I dare you, and you got to play me again. So I'm ready for you this time. I'm ready for you. Let's get to it. Good, Andre, good luck to you, brother. You might want to try to do a little bit more maneuvering because that team is the team you started with that was strong is kind of stale right now. You know what I'm saying? You're stuck in a rut. You might need to move some things around a little bit. Good luck to you two brothers. All right. Go Time Gary and Mo City Bo. This is the matchup of the week. Two very strong lineups. Mo City Bo is going to have to work some things out, but tight end and kicker, I don't see that being a problem for him. Waddle, who's been eating.
Right.
Rice, one of the only people eating. A-Chain, my God. What did he have, like 43 last week?
Yeah, 43.
Some crazy shit right now. And he's playing Washington, so he's going to eat. He should eat just as good.
Right.
He should eat just as good. Gibbs, Ertz, God damn, Bo got a team.
Yeah, he does.
Ertz, a little shaky, but no, he's got a team. He's got performance. He's got performance. Go Time Gary is not no joke. Baker Mayfield, he's going to do numbers. Devontae Smith. Addison, you don't have a better option than that? Yeah, he got a better option. I'm looking at his bench. He hasn't adjusted yet. He's still enjoying the wedding. Y'all look good, too. I will say y'all look good out there, man. And congrats to Terrence J, man. Congratulations to you, brother. Kamara's out. They're bye week, so he's got to figure that out. That won't be a problem.
Right.
Kyron Williams, numbers. Bowers is playing Dallas, so you're back. You're back, Brock. Welcome back. Tez McMillan, always consistent. He's got to figure out his kicker. That's not a problem. He's got a couple of adjustments to make. Mo City Bo's got a couple of adjustments to make. We won't really know what either of these teams look like until about Saturday.
Right, because he got Jamar Chase on the bench.
Yeah, that's what I say. So he hasn't. He's got Gainwell on the bench. I don't think he's going to run Gainwell, but he got an empty bench slot too, so he can bring in somebody else.
Right.
So we won't really know what these teams look like until they probably start playing. Do anybody play tonight?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe anybody plays tonight, so we'll see we'll watch them. They'll be starting at 8:30. They got players in the 8:30 game, so we'll be seeing what's going on with them. Can't really make a pick on who I think is going to do better because neither one of them have their full lineup yet. So we'll be watching and waiting, fellas. Oh, and here we go. Dubb J versus Perk.
Yeah, Perk, come on with it, baby. What you gonna do?
Perk right now is rated higher than you, but of course you have a whole slot empty, so that probably won't last much longer. Once you put somebody in.
Game time decision, Perk. You gonna see who I'm gonna put in there to beat you. You gonna see.
Is Flacco gonna play?
Flacco go play. He gonna play. Speaking into existence, he gonna play.
All right, well, he says he's feeling
awesome too.
Okay.
He got a tough defense in a sense, going against Pittsburgh, but he gonna show up and show out.
Big Perk is starting Mahomes. That should help him. Keenan Allen. Tucker's not a bad start.
That's a good pickup.
Tucker's not a bad start at all. He did something with that. So Perk isn't clueless by a long shot. He's made some bad decisions, but he's also made some really good decisions. Breece Hall, Kamani Vidal. Kamani's playing Jacksonville. He should be all right. Breece Hall tonight against New England. I don't know about that.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Speak volumes.
Diggs should do some work. He should do some work. And he's got the Houston defense at Tennessee. That's gonna
get him some points.
That's gonna work. But Coach, you got Jacksonville at the Chargers. I don't know about that.
No, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna stick with that.
I don't think so.
Your roster's not set.
No, I'm not set.
I was worried about Gaston. Gaston lost his designation.
He lost his who?
He lost his injury designation. He practiced the full yesterday.
Yeah, he's fully healthy now. But I have a bunch of little pieces, I could put in that flex position. So
Cade Otton was a great pickup.
Wow,
Cade Otton has been a great tight end pickup. I didn't get him because I'd already had Loveland. But Cade Otton is a really, really good, consistent tight end.
I like Schultz's performance last week. I'm thinking about starting him, but he just got hit with an injury. So, we're going to see how.
So you going H-Town. You got Woody up there. Woody been doing his thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Woody's been doing his thing. I felt a certain way about it, but Mr. Marks, you handling your business right now in a backfield that had nothing going for it, to be honest. So congrats to you. Jacobs against New York, that should be fine. Ibuka against Buffalo, I believe that's going to be a shootout. I believe Tampa Bay and Buffalo is going to be a shootout. It's going to have to be. So
Yeah, I'm thinking that Taz, man, I had him on the bench last week. He had 20 points.
Ches McMillan is a start. If you don't want him, I can work a trade out with you.
All right.
I know a kicker. I know a kicker in Tampa Bay you might want.
Stop it.
Well, maybe I'll trade with Team
Double.
Double Dose. I'll trade the kicker for
Get Ja'Cory back.
Yeah, get Ja'Cory
Try to
back,
get him to
and then
leave.
bring him to you, and just make this whole thing full circle.
No deal.
Let's just make this whole thing. Everybody will have had everybody by that time. But that looks good, man. I mean, I think we're gonna end this one early tonight. We didn't have any guests in. A lot of guys are on the road, particularly Killer Bees. I would love to get him on the FaceTime so he can explain himself. I would love to get. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what? If you don't want to set your lineup, that's fine. But give us a 5-minute explanation as to why you could not be consistently setting your lineup.
Yeah, just
And
a
let's
little set.
Yeah, just come in. We'll do some FaceTime, Zoom shit. You know what I'm saying? Let you talk about why you just been leaving us hanging here. Why you really just don't.
You might have a valid reason, which I doubt, but give him a microphone.
I want to give him the opportunity to speak for himself. We've been doing a lot of speaking for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to give you the opportunity to speak for yourself, to come on the show and explain to all of the other 11 participants why you ain't showing up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Perk's not busy. Like I'm not busy. Like Commissioner's not busy. We all busy men. Right. You know what I'm saying? You might be the busiest, granted, and we respect that, but it doesn't absolve you from your duties, my man. You joined this league, you committed to play fantasy football, just set a lineup and then go on about your business, my boy.
Right. Your performers, they're
Por
performing.
favor, mi amigo.
Set the lineup.
Well, that's been it for us. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hold on.
Oh, God. I try to get past these questions every goddamn week.
Hold on. We got a question for this week. Since Team Trillionaires Bun B, will he knock Team The GOAT, like he says,
Yes.
off his mountain of first place?
You know I will.
Or will he take another L? Y'all let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, and seeing as how Commissioner has far and away the second easiest matchup this week after Chase B, we believe he should be able to get to that third win. Well, what do you think? Let us know what you think about who. You know what? Here's the question. Who's going to get to that third win first?
There we go.
How about that?
There we go.
How about that? Me or the Commissioner, who's going to get that third win first?
Hey, put it in the comments. Let us know.
Because he's playing Perk and I got to play the GOAT.
So y'all already know the answer, you know what I mean? But Perk, it's not going to be an easy win, but it will be a win, any given Sunday.
And y'all got to see who's going to get to their third win first, because now it's me, you, and Perk.
Right, yeah.
At 2-8.
Too.
Jesus Christ.
So which one of us three will get that
I just realized.
third win?
I just realized what I'm tied with.
The man you spoke on at the draft.
We're done. Cut the cameras off. We're done. We'll see y'all next week. Set your lineups and meet your enemies in the trenches. Have a great day. Oh, God, I'm tired with Perk.